great synergy.
Right. Watching their series from yesterday, I think a lot of their the threat comes from Axe and being able to do damage on the map. Okami is a great support Sheik. He plays very smart, very defensive, and he doesn't take a lot of damage, which is key for a doubles player. I'm looking to see what the team synergy is going to look like for them, because I know yesterday Axe was having a lot of trouble getting his momentum rolling. He wasn't getting clean hits, and because of the dynamic between that, if he's not putting out damage, there's no room for Okami to clean up kills and guard the edge and whatnot. We saw earlier Kevin Toy being a monster in the ledge, sometimes taking
absolutely.
2v1 on the edge, and then SFAT, great all-around technical Fox, playing awesome support and even the aggressive role in some of these matchups.
So again, like you said, PewPewU, Kevin Toy, you're going to see him on the ledge guarding with forward smashes, forward airs, and he's going to do a great job at it. And I'm kind of curious to see if, you know, someone like Okami, someone that's very defensive, if he's off stage, will he buckle under the nerves of having someone just edge guard him so well, or you know what do we see? Like, what are we gonna expect from that type of scenario?
I don't think the edge guarding is gonna upset him most. I think once he starts taking long strings from somebody like a technical Fox like SFAT, that's where his nerves really starts to get to him. He's very comfortable on the edge. He's a very comfortable defensive player, so we're looking forward to seeing. Are they battling it out for color? See what these guys are up to.
And this is your classic Western Mexican standoff with 2 Game & Watches going for the 9.
They're battling for color. This I have not seen before in my 9 years of playing this game. I've never seen Game & Watches face off for color pick.
Great. So Team Melee Army going with blue, and Arizona going with a very warm color of red.
I think it's all about the Pikachu. He just wants the party hat.
That's the party hat?
Yeah, he needs the party hat. It's not party time without a party hat.
I'm sure you had like those like old childhood friends that loved picking Pikachu and had their favorite hat to wear as Pikachu.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Or even Jigglypuff, need the crown or the headband. You know,
Yeah.
You gotta have your accessories. I respect it.
Definitely.
I just went with the dark Captain Falcon. Dark Rain, one of my early inspirations of playing Captain Falcon, and of course Isaiah. I love how every iconic Falcon has their own color though.
There's an image on Smashboards, I don't know if you remember this, but like there's a cool image on Smashboards where they had a bunch of people dressing up as cosplaying as all the different colored Falcons, and they had like little subtitles for each of the main like legendary Falcons, right? Like you'd have your green Falcon, you said like SS for Silent Spectre underneath, and all the other ones.
Awesome. All right, looks like we're starting off here on FD. This is kind of a, I don't know who won the map pick, but this seems like a very NorCal counter pick, or not necessarily counter pick, but it seems advantageous for the Fox Marth matchup.
Yep. And missing the Ken combo there, and Okami taking a very opportune ledge guard.
Wow, a retaliation tipper coming from PewPewU. Nice
Great
save
save
by Axe. Wow.
Still a little risky because when he was returning back onto the stage, I mean, PewPewU had an open opportunity to smash him.
It is difficult to kind of predict the quick attack by Pikachu. I like how PewPewU just hung on to Pikachu to kind of alleviate some of that stress on the edge. Nice.
All right, so first kind of a small lead right now for the blue team. But with SFAT at a high percent Pikachu up smash or a quick little edge guard might take it for the red.
And they definitely, PewPewU doesn't want to leave those two alone. You're going to constantly be seeing him back up SFAT on the edge. If Pikachu does by chance get a grab, you rack up a lot of damage. And there he is with the instant retaliation with the forward air.
Nice follow-up from Okami there. Oh, with both blue team members on the ledge, SFAT had got the bad luck to the end of that stick.
Instant grab, up smash.
Ooh. 2 up smashes. One from the soft hitbox and one from the hard one.
Great coverage by blue team there. Red team takes a second to breathe. Wow, and great slap by Okami.
So, like you said earlier, Okami is definitely a defensive player, and he's been known to actually protect platforms with his dear life. So, on a stage like Final Destination, it was definitely kind of almost a strategic counterpick on the blue hand side if they were the ones that picked it.
I definitely agree. I mean, the Pikachu Fox matchup, I think FD is advantageous for Pikachu. Wow.
Nice.
That was an error on the quick attack there. Marth grabbed the ledge. SD by PewPewU. Uncharacteristic of Axe. Wow. And he backs it up with a great edge guard.
And that was just 2 simple hits. Incredible.
Nice coverage there.
Right, Axe by himself against NorCal's finest. Oh, wow. And with 2 characters to edge guard, you have to make a choice about which one you want to take off, but unfortunately, I guess overwhelmed with the option, he didn't pick any.
Grab up smash. Great job. Team melee it on me. Great job.
Right, so where do you think Axe and Okami are thinking of taking?
I would love a Battlefield pick. I think that's a clear-cut choice for them. You could go to Yoshi's Story, but I think stylistically Okami prefers Battlefield more, and I've seen Axe perform well on multiple stages. I don't foresee him picking a different character, but we also do have to keep in mind that he does have a really strong Falco, so that we just saw from this first match a map like FD. If they get forced to a Battlefield or back to FD or even a Dreamland, it could potentially go and switch to Falco.
Also another childhood favorite activity of mine, playing around with the hands right there on the character select screen. And you're right, it looks like they're going to Battlefield. Okay, so in this scenario, you're definitely going to expect to see Okami playing the defensive role that he usually is best at, and really employing that that almost Arizona trademark of shield drops through the platforms to punish into a forward air or maybe a back air.
PewPewU is zoning out. Wow,
great tech.
And the presence there by SFAT also prevented a lot of the edge guarding opportunity that Pikachu would have normally had. Wow, great turnaround up air, or up smash.
And great knowledge from PewPewU when he had the Pikachu. He knew the spacing perfectly on Okami's dash attack, let Okami do the damage for him for that first hit, and then let SFAT punish Okami. Good stuff all around, and with the reversal right there, Red is able to take a stock. Ooh. Didn't expect the forward B.
Okami had the option covered, but it just misspaced just a tiny bit, and then Kevin Toy responds with a vicious tipper.
And this is not where you want to be against a team melee on me, where Kevin Toy or PewPewU is going to be the one applying all of the pressure on the ledge against anyone that's recovering.
Great spacing again. Just backing up slightly, letting Sheik put herself into an awkward situation between.
Nice string. Great string. Oh.
No follow-up. I like the just reset the situation. Because oftentimes, wow. It's a trademark of a really strong player when you're able to just recognize that things are turning a little bit scrappy and just to get out to reset the situation. Reset the neutral game. Great coverage again. Look at SFAT hunting him down while PewPewU sharks underneath and throwing up airs through those side platforms.
And like you mentioned, the up airs, up airs are really great for Marth on this stage and in other stages with platforms, because with a single up air, he can cover the entire width of the platform.
Another great recovery. With the strong synergy of Team Melee on me, it's really hard for Axe to put out a lot of damage at once. He's used to having to do really long strings just to put out a little bit of damage, and Pikachu is not a high damage character at all, so I think that team synergy is really hurting Red Team right now. SFAT battling through the 2v1 there.
And well, taking advantage of being in that scenario, it allowed for PewPewU to get back onto the stage. So not necessarily a horrible situation to be in.
Edge guard opportunity. Oh. SFAT tried to go with the short in there. A lot of pressure applied by Axe. Of course, is a suicide. It was an up tilt kill there, 5%.
Almost play off his back air, but messed it up. Okay. Wow, great. And PewPewU staying back on the right-hand side, just in case if Okami were able to take it and roll right.
Very comprehensive Once those 2v1 situations get started for blue team, it just seems like they're almost unstoppable.
You have to wonder if like SFAT maybe recruits his brother and says, he calls him over like, hey little bro, like we're gonna just practice some team combos on you, try your best to DI and not get wrecked.
That's fun, right? Turn on infinite melee, kick back with your friends, have a few beverages, play some
$5
2v1.
says you will not die with one team combo. So where do you think, not so strong on their counter pick there, where do you think they're gonna go?
I want to say that they're going to go back just based out of comfort. But we also could potentially see a character switch. This is the most chatter I've seen from this team since they've been on the main stage, so they could be contemplating whether or not to switch characters and go to a larger map. I think Team Melee Army is happy with the way that things are going right now. They're controlling the situation, controlling space, getting long strings. Synergy is there. I don't really see too many holes in their play right now.
And the great thing is, if they do win this set, they'll be going on against P4K, Ninja King, and Curse Hungrybox, and they'll have a chance of revenge.
And back to Battlefield, like we said, this is oftentimes it's best just to pick a stage that you're most comfortable on, and sometimes that's even more beneficial than having a true quote-unquote counter pick.
Nice. PewPewU covering the option of the roll, and SFAT applying the pressure by just standing there facing the other way.
Early
double
kills
kill
by red team.
Yep.
Ooh, nice with a shield breaker there, almost popping the Pikachu shield. Wow, great trade by Axe there, and he forces the kill under Battlefield.
Missed with the thunder, but again, Axe definitely holding it on.
A little bit of a misplay there by SFAT. Looking a little bit sloppy. Maybe confidence is kicking in a bit. Not playing as comprehensive as previous games.
A little early on the back air there, waiting for the pass off from PewPewU, so you might be right. Nice up air.
Wow, great edge hog.
That was fast. Red team taking a moment to reassess the situation and hopefully gauge what needs to be done to actually make this match happen for them.
Great pressure there by Okami. Really holding his spacing, really holding his ground, not being afraid of Fox. Oh, and then retaliates with a double shine.
Nice team combos from Team Melee on me. And oh, PewPewU looking for the save with a dash attack. Missing the edge guard. Ooh, great forward smash. Nice string.
I think they may be headhunting SFAT a little bit this game. He has had a few mishaps off the edge, so he's died at low percents, but it really looks like that's where they're putting their focus. Ooh.
I don't know if I agree with the up tilt off the ledge there. I mean, he could have gone for a more punishing smash, but he's way better than me, so can't really judge that.
He's playing in losers finals, so these guys are definitely some talented players.
Alright, so even stocks, Okami needs to do his best to defend and hold on to that very last stock since he's at the highest percentage.
Oh, wow.
Great choice for PewPewU to go after.
Yeah, nice support.
Actually, 2v1. Will little brother get those $5?
The grab support. There really is no true follow-up, so he just lets the grab release happen.
Nice. Option covered.
Solid play by Team Melee Army.
Yeah, congrats to Arizona for making it this far, though.
Yeah, it was a great run for them. I think, like we talked about before, just Axe was unable to gain any momentum in the matchup. And when you have two players that have such great synergy, they're oftentimes going to counter hit and cover each other so well that it's really hard to put out those long strings. And Pikachu is not a high damaging character, so unfortunately they just fell a little bit short. They did, however, bring it to close games.
Yeah.
Like, the longer the series went on, I think Axe and Okami would have stood a better chance. But just early on in the series, they got mauled a bit too hard.
Yeah, definitely.